What is up, everyone? Adam here from Urban Out Gaming. Um, this is episode 2 of the Civilization gameplay series I'm doing. Um, we last video we talked about, you know, we started to get into great people, which I'm going to talk about today. Um, we talked about, a little review about the game. I talked about just you know, the way this game looks, how it kind of works, the basics and everything like that. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's it's a it's up, so go check that out and then watch this one. But yeah, let's talk about great people. You see the star, the great general in the middle of my screen right here, pretty much next to the spearman. And there's 5 great people, and this is one of them. And the general, if you have him in the vicinity of 2 tiles of any of your fighting units, they'll get a boost. And then if you can use them to make your civilization go into a golden age, as you can do with any great person. And then you can consume him in your city, and it'll build a citadel or a fortress or whatever in your city. So, which will give you like extra defense and things like that. So that's what the Great General does. The next person is the Great Artist, and the Great Artist, I can't remember what it's like, if there's an area effect of it, but you guys will probably see one. I mean, in 500 turns, you'll see every single great person, but I know that you can consume him in your city, and it'll build like 2 little kind of sculptures or whatever, and it gives you like a cultural boost, I think. And I think his other ability is you can like use him to become friends or boost friendship between city states or an empire. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with diplomatic or cultural with another empire. It's actually really useful, but I just never had the need because I'm not trying to ever be friends with city states. I usually just destroy them. So yeah, it's not really a big need for me. But that's the second one. The third one is Great Scientist. And Great Scientist and Great Engineer are one of my favorites, because the Great Scientist, you can consume him for a free technology, which is really helpful at the end of the game, because some of the technologies take like 30 turns, and you're trying to build the Apollo program. It's really nice. So I love Great Scientist. Great Engineer, I like him too. You can consume him in one of your cities, and he'll bring the production of what you're making down to 1 turn left. So if you want a wonder of the world, that's really helpful for your city. Or if you're building like a courthouse after you destroy a city, that will allow your city to grow again, because your unhappiness is down up. Um, so, and if you're building like atomic bombs, those take a while usually, so you can like speed that up or whatever, and it's really helpful. Great Engineer is really helpful. And then the last one is Great Merchant, and really I haven't found too much use of him. He builds like a trading center kind of thing in your empire, and I mean, I never really understood exactly how it benefited that much. I mean, you build trading posts when, like, in your city and on your roads when you connect them to your other cities. So I really don't know like how it helps that much. I've looked, and when I did it, I never really consumed him for that anymore afterwards, because I didn't see a big difference. So I started using him just for kind of golden ages and stuff. But the way that you get great people is in this city screen. It'll be like a purple diamond inside. Oh hey, Suleiman. Gosh, is that like an afro? What is that? Freaking Ottomans, man. He always gets denounced too. Whenever I play, he always gets denounced by other people, and I feel like he doesn't do anything. He just like sits there, and people are just like, "I hate you." Um, the way you can get it is there'll be like a gold diamond on the outside. It's like a purple diamond outline or whatever on your city screen, and that's like your great people bar, and it'll show you all the great people that you're track. It'll track your progress from all your great people that in that city, and each city has different progresses. So each city can get a different great person. Like in one city, if you've got a lot of science in one city, you'll you'll generate a great scientist quicker than you will the other things. So it'll be up there farther. And then another city, if you've got a lot of production, it'll generate a great engineer faster. And so that'll be the top one. But all of them can generate all of them. But you just have to equip your cities with the right things. But it goes up by turn, just like the golden age thing up there in the top left part of the screen. You see the happiness, and then you see the gold diamond. That's a golden age, so that generates turn by turn. And then when it hits 500, you go into a golden age. That's how a great person is. And so, um, ooh, nice range unit. Um, so that's how you get great people, and they just really, really help um, because like they can just speed up your gameplay so quickly, and it'll give you a head start on other civilizations. So I like great people or whatever. Hello. I like to see him and like Oda and Askia in like a sword fight, because Askia is not like a samurai. He's like a freaking Dynasty Warriors warrior, dude. It's awesome. It's so awesome. And then Oda's like a samurai, so I don't know who would win that. But yeah, so that's pretty much about great people. Through my gameplays, you guys are gonna see, um, you'll see more and more great people. So you'll actually get to see them in action. Um, so sorry, my phone just went off. Um, get owned. Oh gosh, that was not that great. Got me some trapping now. Let's see. The wheel. Yeah, I kind of need mining. I kind of need mining. But so some other little things about the interface on the screen. I already told you about the happiness thing up there at the top, the golden age thing. You see the culture thing. Next to that's your resources in your empire's network. And right now I have 0 horses, but like if you find iron, gold, like all that stuff, it'll all be in there. And the thing is some of them are they don't have a limit, but some of them do. Like iron does. Like if you have 6 iron in that one resource, that's as much iron you have. So if you build like 6 catapults, um, you know, you'll use up 6 iron and your iron will be depleted. So it's not like forever, which is pretty realistic. Oh man, let's see. Gosh, I have like empires all around me. Like I've never I've never started out this close to everyone. There's like 5 people, but I also am in Middle Asia pretty much. Like I'm right above Saudi Arabia. So I guess that would be why I'm just gonna expand my empire across all of Asia, and I'm gonna take it all over and just destroy everyone. But gosh, people need to stop texting me. I'm so popular. No, I'm just kidding. Um, so what happened is, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the top part of the screen up in the left, you see the gold. That's obviously, if you guys haven't figured out, it's gold that you earn per turn, and you don't ever want that to be in the negative. In my opinion, I mean, that's probably common sense, in any game, or just in this game in general. but you really don't, because your empire can start tanking really fast, because you've got to manage. This is why it's a strategy game, obviously, but you've got to manage your building in each city. If your city gets too big too quickly, you can overextend your borders, kind of like how Rome did in real life. They extended their empire too vast and they couldn't protect it and they couldn't provide wealth for it. So their empire fell. Just a little history tidbit for you guys. There you go. But if you do it too quick and too fast, your empire could like totally collapse pretty much. And if you do it too slow, you could also have problems. But you've got to watch what you build. Oh, hey, the Iroquois. They're cool. They're cool to play with. But you've got to watch what you build in each city, because each thing you build has either a maintenance cost or some other cost. Or not necessarily other cost, but if you build a ton of wonders, buildings, people, like workers and settlers, or workers and warriors, you're gonna have a ton of maintenance to pay for them. So your gold is not, unless you're producing like 50 gold, you're gonna be in debt. So you gotta watch that. Like, your advisors will tell you things to do, but you've also sometimes got to go against your advisors, because sometimes they tell you to do things that's gonna put you in debt, and you gotta kind of watch. You gotta balance. Oh my gosh, go away from me, Gandhi. Yes, friendship. You've got to watch and balance that, because if you don't, you can really, really tank your empire. Because gold is always nice to have, because you have gold. If you ever get in a bind and you need some warriors, if someone's attacking you, you need workers, you need something, you can always quick buy them instead of doing turn by turn. So it's always nice to have gold. So you always need to watch what you're making. So, because I played with my friend on this, and I was who was I? Oh, I was the Persian guy. What's his name? I can't remember his name. I was the Persian Empire guy though, and he was Gandhi. I think he was Gandhi, and I just decided, I built like 3 cities, and I just decided to, I don't know. I wanted to. We were playing like islands, I think, the map type, and I just decided to build a whole naval fleet. Like, it was insane. I think I had like 25 triremes, which were insane, which is insane. And the problem is it showed teams and which team was winning by points, because we were on the same team, and he was destroying everyone because his city was growing. He had very big cities, very big growth, a lot of gold production, everything. And my city was struggling because, yes, I had like 4 cities, but I didn't have that much production, much gold production, because all I was doing was spending time building triremes. And so my gold production, I was in debt a lot of the time. Like, I was in the minus gold, and I was just not doing well. So that's an example of like an empire like not doing well if you overexpand or you just get crazy. But that's the fun of this game. I mean, you can do what you want, and it was funny because I had like a whole naval empire, so it was just funny. But yeah, it was great. So you can do anything you want in this game though, so it doesn't really honestly matter, too much. It's your preference, but if you want to have a successful empire that can rule, you've got to pretty much make sure you've got positive gold production. Love Rangers. I was destroyed. Oh my goodness. But I'm out of time, guys. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe to Urban Out Gaming. And in the next video, I'm gonna cover just how my empire is expanding, new things, and I hope to see you guys on the next episode. So I'll see you guys then, hopefully. Later.